Beautiful hello and welcome around the world. I hope you're all doing as well as possible in this quite intense, rapid times of change. So I'm with this next consciousness stream inviting you not only to a little bit share regarding being a starseed, being different in this world, but as well to invite you tomorrow to my activation Cosmic Human. So where to start? Many of you probably felt, at least for some time, if not your whole life, to basically not feeling home here on this planet, in this body, on this earth. And this is exactly the reason to keep reminding you that indeed you came from very far away. And also this has a reason. So being a starseed, a cosmic being, has of course a much more bigger purpose. And when we fall into, or when we fell in this kind of amnesia here on this planet and in this 3D density, of course we felt very much alienated, because imagine now that we came with so much more, let's call it advanced information, which was maybe before the time of understanding from those who are around us or from those who we met around us. And this is exactly our learning, that we do remember deep within our hearts that we volunteered to come exactly in this lifetime, in this body, onto this planet, and like that assist with our difference of frequency, our different perspective of consciousness, even state of consciousness, to like that assist the collective field. And firstly, there is always this first phase that we just don't feel home, that we just feel even often lonely, maybe still some feeling like that, not understood, and even having the wish to leave this planet. But again, it has its purpose. And when we do understand that we are being here very welcomed, and even not from those who we've been looking for, from those humans around us, from family, friends, co-workers, which might be still in their consciousness state a little bit behind without any kind of judgment, then we will start to understand that the bigger home, Gaia, this planet, from the beginning, welcomed us hugely with her open arms and her endless, beautiful love she's having for us. And of course, we were searching how to anchor into this planet, how to feel home on this planet, without always feeling that we truly not belong here. But again, beautiful souls, those who resonate with this, and I know there are quite many out there, it is the time of remembrance that we've been very much equipped to land here, equipped to land into circles, into families, which are pretty much, or being pretty much, unawoken. And that's because we are those with higher frequency within our body, within our DNA, which actually came into the circle with the purpose to basically just trigger the field. And when we trigger that field, we're actually helping this awakening within those people, within the space we're living in, even the country, the town we are living. And of course, you might felt very often alone in this, but at the end, we never been alone. And now it is actually time where we are just remembering that there was always a higher purpose of us existing here, of being different, and not being ashamed, or not feeling so outcasted by being different. Because this was always our gift, to be different and to bring this different frequency of consciousness into that field. And that it's now our time to truly glow and to be more than proud how far we arrived, to actually being able now to just understand how far we came with all what we've been, with all what we did. And even if we did it in silence, behind closed doors, maybe with no equal friend or soul family, or in families where they would understand you, right? Because this shows you already how actually strong you are, and that actually you're more supported than you think from higher teams, higher guidance, and Gaia herself. And tomorrow I was guided basically from Gaia herself, got this beautiful message that for all these star seeds which still feel not welcomed or misplaced, or even just to not know where the next step goes, or not feeling that there's any kind of purpose for their existence here because they feel still so different or so alienated, that the purpose is starting now. And that purpose is to really anchor back into your body fully and completely. And what does this mean? That usually all these starseed, right, all these cosmic beings which always felt so different and misunderstood, had rather the problem to not wanting or not being able to completely anchor into the earth, because it felt too dense, it felt too strange, it felt just too raw. And as a high frequent light being, of course, it's then hard to sustain your high beautiful vibration in physical form. And usually those, let's say now, starseeds had many issues from rather running away from this reality, from this 3D world, maybe through overworking different substances or any kind of even addictions, just to basically forget that they are not feeling safe here, not feeling welcome, not feeling understood, feeling misplaced, feeling never truly, like I said, welcomed and loved for just who they are. And that's the beautiful topic we are tomorrow in this activation I'm offering, really truly transmuting. And the journey will be that we're gonna exactly go through a complete rebirth, almost like we would say we are gonna go back in time where we firstly experienced when we entered that we're just not safe here, that we're just so judged and so misunderstood and so lonely and so outcasted, that we're gonna go back in time and re-enter this beautiful planet, which is as well your body, fully and completely in deepest new love, respect, and embrace from Gaia herself. That's going to be the work tomorrow, because then understand, when you are fully in your body, when you're fully present on this planet and not anymore fearing to completely anchor your beautiful high vibrational self into the earth, then your purpose is starting, because then you just need to be. And just to be your highest version in physicality is already your purpose. That's what you signed for. That's what you volunteered for, to be now here and with your high vibration, which can only, let's say, work for the field It needs to be in your body. Otherwise it stays just like a kind of, you know, air moving around, just some breath, and it's really not then affecting the collective field so strongly. And that's why when we can go again through this trauma that we just, when we landed, we didn't felt at all at home, when we transmute this information of this trauma and re-enter like a story which you're rewriting, right? Because this we can do through the quantum field, through this quantum work I'm offering on a multidimensional level, that we then really can feel finally back again, anchored, welcomed, and we can step on this path of a much more purposeful meaning. Because that's also something which many of these light beings, starseed, high vibrational souls has problems with, because then they feel, okay, nobody understands me, so why should I at all be here? And I know that many of you exactly know this feeling, know this sentence. So why at all do anything? Because they anyway not understand me, right? But when you can engage back, and I need to point that out again, your physical body is the outer world, is Gaia, is this planet in little form or in smaller form. So this means that when we understand to engage with our physical body, you actually engage with Gaia. And when you can do that, then you will start to really feel welcome, to really feel nourished, to feel accepted, and not anymore like this strange seed just moving around on this planet and feeling misplaced, lost, alienated, and just not understood, and even not understanding what your purpose is, right? Because then you just think, oh my God, I have all this information, all this light, all this love, but what should I do with that? Because anyway, again, nobody understands me. So as you see, it's really important to get back to this, I will call it starseed trauma, when we have still the remembrance within our bodies, within our cells, when we firstly entered and we just felt we are not here at home. And in this fall of, in that density, in this amnesia fall, completely forgotten that we beautifully signed for, joyfully signed for, that we have this higher vibration with a purpose. It's not just that I'm here now different on this planet, but that difference of my frequency is the gift for the collective field. And when we become now aware again of this, then of course we can start to consciously be in that field and truly sending out, just by being us, this higher vibration. And that's the highest purpose why you're here and what you basically have to do, right? So then you don't need to feel anymore outcasted just because you're not fitting to the consciousness, of all the beings who were here, let's say now also in different forms, and you just came so much more higher awoken, right? That you don't need to adapt to it, but you are bringing the change. And when you are bringing the change, firstly, of course, it will not feel comfortable, because you will feel, again, they don't understand you and there's no support, and they will blame you, and they will even feel that you are basically a threat, because you're bringing change. And by bringing change, you often don't even need to open your beautiful mouth for it and say anything, but your frequency is bringing that change. And that's why I'm actually offering tomorrow this really unique call I received from Gaia, that she really wishes us to return into her embrace, that she wishes that we feel her love and that we are welcomed, which we thought that we were not before, and that we were truly outcasted by just being different. And that's why many of you maybe even felt or been accused to be revolutionaries, because of course you were going against old systems, because you are bringing new systems, which is more advanced, more aligned for the highest good of the all. And that's actually our work now, and it's starting pretty much now. As you know, we are in a pre-shadow eclipse time, and it's now coming stronger and stronger towards the solar eclipse on the 8th April, sorry. And that's exactly it, that we're gonna feel very strongly that we are now called than ever before to be who we truly are, not just in our courageous being, but in our frequency. And if you allow yourself, as the star seed you are and came from so far with so much higher information in your physical body, in your DNA, that's the gift which we are all now gifting to the collective field as a contribution to Gaia and a great, beautiful awakening. So I'm inviting you, if you still feel that you are struggling with still not feeling home here, or still not feeling why am I at all here, or what is my purpose, am I actually having any purpose, then please be welcome tomorrow to the Cosmic Human Activation at 7 p.m. Central European Time. I will also put the link below here, and really allow that we together get back in time in the beautiful conscious quantum field and re-enter like a starseed rebirth, fully and completely in this beautiful new avatar body. And that you can feel, okay, let's begin a fresh new journey for why I actually signed up for and joyfully entered this life and this body. Sending so much love from Slovenia, and I hope it's as well an inspiration, this video, this consciousness stream, that you've never been alone, never truly outcasted, and also truly belonging to this planet and in the embrace of beloved, loving Gaia. Bye for now, and see you tomorrow.